Hello, guys. Hi, how are you doing? This is Talia Gray, and this is my first live at this channel. And I recently opened and created this channel right yesterday, and I wasn't actually allowed to do this stream, to make a live stream, and I was waiting for 24 hours. So I'm here, and I'm Talia Gray again, and this is my first live stream in English. So if I have some mistakes, if I have many mistakes, please be patient. And if you don't like, just switch and go to the next channel. So um, just a short story about me. I recently moved from Silicon Valley, California, where I lived for 9 years, and I moved to Florida. And I live in Florida right now, and I feel really happy here, and some miracles are happening every day, and I'm meeting just great people every day. So I would say I'm really lucky to come here, and it was a really brave step for me to leave California, to leave my people, to leave my boyfriend, everything, and just come here. I also have a daughter, and she's 24 years old, and I'm 45. I don't have any secrets, so I'm not I'm not trying to be better than I am. So I just want to introduce myself and to tell the truth. So uh, this morning, I would like to describe a little bit this morning. Me and my parents, who came from Ukraine 5 months ago because of the war in Ukraine, and I'm originally from Kiev, Ukraine, and part of my family is still there, and my father is there. My stepfather is here with my mom, and I have my friends there in Kiev, and I don't feel happy because of the situation in the world in Ukraine. But I'm trying to live my life, and I'm trying to enjoy my life, because you never know how long you're gonna live. And if you can enjoy your life, you must to live every day, um, to fulfill your dreams, to help people, to especially this morning I took my parents to the beach. We live like 10 minutes away from the beach, and they were very happy because they've seen this school of fishes, and they've met, my mom found a fish who was bit by the bird, I think, and it was the meat outside of the skin. It was still swimming in the water. It was like a miracle, and my mom was almost crying like a little girl. So I had a dream. I had a dream to take my mom to the country, to the sea, where the coral reefs are. And usually when I went to Egypt, which was really close to Ukraine, when I lived in Ukraine, it was like Sunday, like weekend trip to Egypt. So when I swam in the Red Sea, I was thinking about my mom. Oh, I want she come here and want she see all this underwater world, which is so beautiful and amazing. And today, my little dream came true, because I was holding my mom's hand and we were swimming in the ocean. It was just amazing. It's an amazing moment. So fulfill your dreams, live fully your life every day. Appreciate every minute, appreciate every day when you don't feel any pain, when you have something to eat, when you have the roof and the housing, and your kids are healthy and your parents are healthy. So um, let me tell you a little bit about my book. So I became the book author maybe 7 years ago, when I came to United States and I wasn't allowed to work. I decided to fulfill my dream, and I wanted to write a book. So I did that, and I have my book. It calls Endorphin in Pursuit of Happiness. You can find it on Amazon Kindle in Russian and in English. It was it uh, some people translated this book on English language. So you can find this book, but I don't know, I love it, but I don't think it's not interesting for everyone. I think this book is more for girls like me, maybe younger. So I decided to give this book to the publisher, and she read my book and she said, "Oh, this is a really good book, but I would say you have a talent." "Which talent?" asked me. And she said, "Oh my God, you have like 3 pages of erotic scenes in your book, and this 3 pages was so true, so organic, natural, so emotional, and it was like it took her breath away, and it made her feel some sexual feelings by reading just the words." And I said, "Wow, sure." She said, "Yes, you must to continue, and you must to write your books, but in a new niche." And she said that I can be a really, really good erotic novelist. So we decided to create the book about women, and it's about women's stories, but not just an ordinary stories. I know not even 1 or 2 people have the same stories, and all of them are not ordinary. But I mean, it's gonna be the book about women's secrets. Which secret do you think women keep the most? I would say they are keeping the secret how they lost their virginity. So we decided to create this book with women's stories about how they've lost their virginity. So I had a couple interviews already, and I have my own story, obviously. And I want to tell you one of them right now. So I've tried to put all the words together and all the circumstances together and create the story, but it's still in the process. I know that it needs some time. It needs to be like a good wine, to be just, I don't know the right word in English. I'm sorry if you know this word, what the wine does in the wood barrels. You can put the comments below. And I don't know this word, so this story needs to wait, just to be there. And I want to take some time, the distance, and I want to come back to the story and rewrite it. Maybe to add some details, maybe to change some parts of it. So, are you ready, guys? Are you ready to listen to my story? So, the story is about um, the book lover, the girl who opened a lot of restaurants in one of the capitals in Eastern Europe. So she's. Do you have this word restaurator? So the person who is opening and keeping the restaurant. So she is the restaurator, and she's very successful. And now she is staying in Miami Beach, and she's continue and keep going, doing her business and open the new beautiful places. So this story about this successful woman. She was 15, and it was a summertime, and the end of school, and all kids was ready for the summer break, and they have this barbecue time in a secret place at the park, and they have some alcohol, they had some food, and they had a tradition. They burned out the school uniform from the previous year because, I don't know, maybe they hated it because they must wear the school uniform every day, and you cannot be the different. You just need to wear this uniform every day. So she brought this uniform with her, and guys are settled on the fire, and they brought some guitars, and they have this sitting places around the fire, and they've burned this uniform, her friends, everyone, and it was like a ritual for them, like every year ritual for them. They've burned this uniform, and then they have more and more alcoholic beverages, and it was more fun, and they were singing songs, dancing, and it became crazy, just like a normal teenager party, park party, or nature party. And then one guy came. It wasn't just an ordinary guy. This girl fell in love with him. She liked him very much, and a lot of girls in their school liked him a lot because he was tall, and he was black haired and curly haired, and this eyes, whiskey color eyes, and he was uh, the brother of the main criminal of this city. So there was a period of time where when the criminals was really respected, and everyone knew his brother, and every girl wanted to be in. Everyone wanted to be his girlfriend and date him. So um, our hero, the girl who I'm talking about, wasn't an exception. So she wanted to become his girlfriend so bad, and she felt her her heart was beating so fast and and her palms was a little bit wet, and her nose was a little bit wet, and cheeks was a little bit purple, pinky, sorry, not purple, pinky. And they started to talk and drink and um, sing some songs and dancing, and they were walking in the park with him, and it was night time already, and she realized that she has a strong allergy for alcohol. So she just lost his memory. I couldn't say she lost her memory at the time they made love or after. I think um, she was like a normal girl, but then she forgot all that happened with her, how she lost the virginity. So it happened in the park, maybe next to some tree, maybe a bench. I don't know the exact circumstances, circumstances, and I think she doesn't know that either. But the next morning, when she woke up, she felt so terrible. She had a strong headache. She had um, stomach ache, and she just jumped out from the bed because of the vomiting. And she went to the toilet and get throw this food away and this alcohol away. And he called her. The phone call bring her to the to another room, and she heard his voice in the phone, and he said, "Hi, hi dear, how are you feeling?" She said, "I'm feeling good." And what do you think about yesterday? And she said, "What I should think." He said, "Don't you remember what happened yesterday?" She said, "No, what happened yesterday?" He said, "I lost your virginity." "What?" "Don't remember anything," she answered. She couldn't remember anything. Anything. Oh my God. And she felt so awful physically, and this information just brought to her consciousness, and she didn't know what to do with this. And he said that he wants to see her, and they've met again. The next day, they met again, and she was trying to escape this conversation. She didn't want to let him be next to her when nobody's around, and she was just making him to catch her. And then he said, "You know what? I'm so sorry that you cannot remember anything. Let's go there and let's repeat this." Oh my God. She felt that she needs that. Because she was so sorry about herself either, that she doesn't remember anything. And then they went to his place. He put it on the door. Jiggy, 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 wiggy, wiggy bed. Nobody was at home, and they repeated it. The only thing I could say about this act of love, he taught her how to be better, how to be the better lover. And in spite of that, it was her first time, But he made this first time awesome because he taught her how to move. He said, "Do you know what? You need to move." "How?" asked her. "You need to move towards me. You need to um, move um, together with me." So it was a lesson for all her life. First, you need to move. You need to meet your partner, not just stay like this, but meet your partner. And the second lesson is don't drink much alcohol. So um, it wasn't a happy ending of this story because in few weeks the entire family of this girl planned to leave the city and move to another place to live, and it was many, many, many miles apart of this city. And they had couple letters back and forth, and in the train she found her new love. This is the whole new story. And obviously her mom wanted to know if she became a woman, and she said no. So nobody knew that. So this is the story, and I'm gonna create the really, really interesting novel, or maybe movie. Yes, I want to create a movie, first novel, then movie, and my book, it's gonna contain 10 the most interesting stories about the virginity lost. So if you guys have an interesting story, please DM me and put in the comments, or you can just email me. My email is taslanatv@gmail.com. So you can just give me your story and inspire me for creating a beautiful novel um, based on the true story. So it was my first short, and I think it's enough for the first time. And if you guys think you're interested in this topic, you can just subscribe and um, stay tuned, and just watch me again and again, and just watch me again and again. Don't lose me then. So this is Natalia, or Talia. You can call me either way. And I love you guys. Have a great day. Fulfill your dreams. Dream big. And make each day, each hour, each minute, each moment happier. See you. Bye.